Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Doug's here at Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome everyone. Welcome back troops. Welcome back Legionnaires, and welcome back any new recruits. Excited, appreciate that you guys are back, taking the time to watch my video. You guys are rocking. All right troops, in front of you today you see the Fox Knives Rimor. Supposedly a camp knife. We are going to test this baby out and see how she does. I love the design. I hope you do too. All right, Legionnaires, before we get into a close-up and the quick specs of this knife, what is in your pocket? Well, today, troops, I changed it up for you guys a little bit today. I got the Cold Steel Recon 1 in the clip point. Vets and military, welcome. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your service. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. If you do, let me know in the comments below. All right, troops, let's get into the quick specs so we can get to work. All right, again, this is the Fox Rimor designed by Fox Knives with a blade length of 6.89 inches, overall length of 12.01 inches, and the blade material is the N690 cobalt stainless steel with a blade hardness of 58 to 60 HRC. Blade thickness is 0.24 inch, and the blade width is a little less than 2 inches from this point up to here. It is considered a drop point with a flat grind in a stone wash finish. This does come in another flavor with a tan or olive drab type of handle and a black blade. The handle material is a black FRN or fiberglass reinforced handle, which is a little less than 5 inches. It does include a lanyard hole, and I'm kind of interested in seeing how it performs with that handle. It's a little thin, you know, my initial impressions, but we're going to see once we get to work. The sheath, again, is nylon, if I haven't already stated, and the weight is 12.7 ounces. All right, Legionnaires, let's do a quick close-up of this knife. As you can see, there's the blade. It is considered a drop point. It's got a wonderful swedge. It's a pretty nice, thick piece of steel with some jimping, very comfortable. It's got a generous choil. It's got a bit of a recurve, which I like, and then it's got a very nice belly right up here in the front. So I can't wait for the chopping portion. The handle is nicely contoured. It's got some finger grooves, but we are going to put it to the test. This should be a full tang knife. The tang does go through the handles. It has a lanyard hole, and I did put here a lanyard. That is just a quick look. Now let's take a quick look at the sheath. Okay, MOLLE compatible, an adequate sheath in my opinion. Okay, as you notice, this is for ambidextrous carry, and the strap can be moved left to right. This is a little interesting over here. It does unhook, I guess for fast detachment. And it's a little floppy, but I guess no different than a another sheath with a similar setup. It has a generous loop for your belt, and it has a snap to hold the knife in. In my opinion, a pretty adequate sheath. All right, enough with this. We've done the quick specs. We've done the close-up. Let's get to work. All right, Legionnaires, the mission: chop up a nice piece of this log and process it. Just take a quick look at the grip of the handle. Fits pretty nice, but we'll see what the chopping will do. Now, I found this piece of wood walking up here, nice and dry, so it should be pretty hard. And so far, so good. And you know, the lanyard is working out really well. The front portion is definitely digging in. It's a nice belly, and it's really doing a fine job. you could definitely feel it's digging in there, you know? Oh yeah. Woo! She's a chopping. Fantastic. Fantastic, troops. She's working out real well so far. After we're done with this, we're going to do a quick sharpness test. Also have you guys check out the edge and the blade. Nice. Real nice. Look at the beating that this knife is giving this log. We are almost through. Making some quick work out of this. Let's finish this off, troops. Done. Check it out. Fantastic. All right, troops. As you just saw, this blade made some quick work out of chopping that log. Check out how thick that is. Look at that. That's a pretty thick log. Let's check out the edge. Looking good. See if I get the right angle, because I want to make sure that you guys can see. No chips, no rolls. Fantastic. Again, just initial testing, but let's baton. Horizontal batoning, let's do it. It's got a nice thick spine, so hopefully the flat grind will split this without any issue whatsoever. Look at that. Look at the work that it just did. Easy. Easy work. Look at that. Let's do the other side. This should come apart in no time. There you go, folks. Done. All right, vertical. Fantastic. One more. Let's try the front end of the blade now. That did real well. Well, that was some quick work. Let's get these into feather stick manageable pieces. Easy work. All right, folks, this is a squirrely piece of wood, and I've been having some trouble trying to do a proper baton on the horizontal level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to baton it right in the center to make it into a little bit more manageable pieces and then continue. So it's a pretty nice thick piece of wood. Let's see how she does. Wow, look at that. It's almost through. Look at that, troops. That was fantastic. Right through, folks, right through. Clean cut. Now, let's see if I can do this a little bit better now. Just cutting right through, no problem. Right after this, we're gonna do a little sharpness test. Wow, look at that, real easy. You get the wood to the size that you want and it becomes really controllable. Now this is a little squirrely, so let's see what I could do here. It's stuck into the Legion log, boy, let me tell you. Nice. Very nice, manageable pieces right there. Let's do this last one. I mean, I'm really hammering this thing, you know? Fantastic. Look how deep into the wood that just went. Almost got it stuck in there. Let's just finish these off. Just destroying this wood. There we go. Fantastic. Check it out. Manageable pieces. And you could just keep on going, making them as small as you want. For your firebox stove or just a small campfire. Awesome. Just awesome. All right. We'll sharpen this test for everybody. Still digging into the wood. No problem. And the edge is still looking fine. No chips, no rolls. Good job. All right, feather sticks, let's go. There we go. At least we're getting some curls. Finding that sweet spot. Very nice. A little awkward, this piece of wood, but we're going to get through it. All right, she's doing it. She's making more curls, individual curls, than actual feather sticks, but definitely doable, guys. See if I get the recurve area. There we go. All right, let's take a quick look. Pretty good. Let's do another one. All right, I'm going to try this a little different way. All right, so I'm going to stand it upright. I'm going to pound it down a little bit. And I definitely appreciate this protruding tang over here. It's small. I kind of wish it was a little bit bigger, but I've got something to ensure that the knife is in a stable position. And now let's see what we could do here with this stick. There we go. Definitely making some curls. All right, check it out. That's a real fine job. All right, Legionnaires, tip test time. It looks a little thin, but I have faith in this Fox Knives. Nice. So far, so good. One more. A nice thick piece. Let's see what we could do with this bad boy. Oh, fantastic. All right, let's do something a little bit more hardcore with the tip. Okay, got a nice log over here. I've done some tip testing before in this area, and I'm going to use a little fresh area right over here. So let's give it a go. Again, it's a matter of sense and feel, right? Because, you know, we pay a lot of money for these knives, and we don't want to break the tip on purpose. We want it to be functional. You know, if you need to dig or pry into something out in the field, at least I'm giving you an idea of what these knives can do. Definitely digging into this wood. No problem, no issues. Real nice. Nice, deep digging. You definitely pry some bark with this. This did a good job, folks. Look at all the chips over there. Let's do a little drilling, maybe. The tip is wide on this one. It's not narrow, but it should be adequate to, you know, make a bow drill or bow divot. There it is. It's digging in. All right, let's check it out together. This is the side we did. Look at all that chew. Okay, there's the divot. Now let's check out the knife. Hold on a second, folks. There it is, straight as an arrow. Definitely have faith in Fox Knives and this steel. All right, troops, I'm going to try a little chop and fun. It is nice and blade heavy. It's got that beautiful belly in the front. Let's give it a go. Nice. Nice. Just got to get a good wind up. And if you look closely, these finger grooves are helping out, and I don't even have the lanyard on, so the handle, this material is doing a really good job with the gripping. Nice. Okay, let me get the piece of wood really flat on the log and we'll check it out. Much better. Much better. Fantastic. That's killer. Let's check out the recurve with the sharpness. Let's make a little stake here. Definitely biting in. Really nice. Here we go. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, she stuck right in. That's a sharp knife right there, troops. All right, Legionnaires, I've got some irrigation tubing. I am going to chop, then do some slice, and we'll test out the sharpness by trying to feather stick the plastic. Fantastic. Okay, let's see what we could do here. Cutting right through the plastic, no problem. As you could see, just tap it a bit. Look at that. Nice. All right, let's check this out. Look at those curls that I'm making with the plastic. Let's do the front. Still sharp. All right, check it out. Make sure I am in the frame. How cool is that? All right, guys and gals, let's test out the spine and see if it'll light up a little pile of fat wood. Okay, first things first, I want to use the spine to do some scraping. So let's go. There we go. Very nice. Not LT right sharp of a spine, but adequate. Adequate indeed. Let's test out the choil sharpness. Yeah, the choil is sharp too. So a couple of options to use on this knife if it came right down to it. See, some nice little curls maybe. There we go. With the tip of the blade. Doing a fine job. Doing a fine job, folks. All right, I'm gonna break out the Smiths. We're gonna get a nice little pile. We're gonna do a Legion light up for everybody. But that did a fine job. Check it out. Okay. As you can see, the spine definitely did some work. The choil did some work. Fantastic. All right, troops. Beautiful day. No wind. Very fortunate that we could be here to do a Legion light up. And today I want to honor Grumpy Grunt. Now I had a conversation, I guess. I don't know if it was a text message or subscriber post or whatever, but you know, I want to encourage Grumpy Grunt. Why not do a review? He feels like he isn't adequate enough to do it, but you know what? I want to encourage you, Grumpy Grunt. I would love to see an outdoor review with a knife, man. You love knives, and you know, I'm not here to force you or anything, but maybe this Legion light up will give you some motivation, man. All right, let's check out this spine. All right, little spark here. Not the greatest. Try a different way, different angle. There we go. All right, let's give it a go. If not, we'll try the choil. So far, not too sharp, guys. There we go. Sorry for the noise in the background, guys, but Grumpy Grunt, you have been honored, sir. Again, no pressure, man, but I think you would be great at doing some outdoor reviews. And to the Legion. And while I was off camera, I was able to sit down without the pressure of the camera being in front of the camera. I was able to do these curls over here, which is pretty awesome. So the knife is capable, and I'll show you some more that I did. But let's add that to the fire. Grumpy Grunt, Legionnaires, once again, honored. All right, troops, I am excited to talk about this knife. Look, it did a great job. And I'll be honest, is it my favorite? No. Would I take it out? Fuck yes. Pardon my Italian. But this knife is awesome. It is capable. I kind of just wish that the handle was a little bit better, okay? I mean, it's not bad, and I'm sure some people will love this knife, and it obviously performed very well, as you could recollect from all the work that we did, and you could see it right in front of you, you know. But the handle, you know, if it was a micarta and a little bit more flared out with some swells, maybe a half an inch more on the handle, it would be perfect, okay? The jimping was fine. It was some slight hot spots, but make no mistake, you know, these shortcomings do not hinder the performance of this knife. As you can see, the knife is still dirty, the spine is still dirty, okay? The choil, and I just want you guys to take a look at that edge. It's awesome, okay? It is awesome. Now, granted, I didn't do, you know, I haven't been out here all day or testing the knife for a month. This is just an initial impressions, you know, and I'm hoping that some of the expert bushcrafters out there will at least take a look in this knife and you know, and at least acknowledge that it might be something pretty decent, you know what I mean? So let's go over everything, okay? We chopped up that huge log in the beginning. We made some quarter pieces, and it was a gnarly, rounded, curved log, so it wasn't the best, but you know what? Sometimes you don't have perfection out in the field. Let me put this down here. It did curls, it made individual curls, okay? We made individual pieces right here, very manageable, and we batoned straight down on the pieces, and the thing went right through. I mean, the knife, it went right through, okay? Again, we batoned the knife into tip first, the Legion chopping block, and I was able to do some pulls and make these curls, okay? Again, I am not used to this knife, first time actually out in the field using it, so I didn't make the greatest curls the first and second time around, but like I said at the Legion light up, I was able to, off camera, sit down and without the pressure of the camera, calmly make these curls right here. As you could see, that's fine. That is fine. Fantastic. I mean, look at this other side right here. Okay, really, really nice. It did a good job. Individual curls, birds' heads. Another thing that impressed me was, right, we took this long stick and we chopped it all the way down, okay? And then I made a little handy stake right here. And you saw me, as I sharpened up the point, stab it right into the wood. It's stuck right into the wood, you know. I mean, in my opinion, in an emergency situation, or even while hiking or camping, you know, instead of taking out the knife, which you could possibly lose or you know, drop or whatever, you make yourself a weapon like this, you know, a nice stout stick, and you know, you have a potent weapon right over here to keep, I don't know, animals at bay, humans at bay. You just never know. But this was extremely effective, and you saw how effective this was when I stabbed that chopping block. So very capable. I have no doubts that I could make notches and make a tent stake out of this. The spine, you know, I thought it was a little bit sharper. I think it could do a little bit better with the 90-degree spine. I'll tell you what, it's not LT right sharp, you know, by any means whatsoever. The choil, you know, I thought it was going to be sharper also. It could be sharper, but you know, my recommendation is, ladies and gentlemen, that you carry one of these scrapers with you, you know, because I would hate to see you guys ruin your new knife. It does seem to ruin the knife a little bit. You know, that edge gets kind of messed up. Not a big deal for some. It is a tool. You use it, you know, a little flitz will take care of that. No problems whatsoever. So there you have it, folks. You know, again, I would definitely take this out again. You know, even though it's not my favorite, I'll tell you that right now. I'd rather take that Combat Jungle from Fox out into the field rather than this, but I would 110% still take this out into the field. All right, guys, that's it for today. I appreciate you guys taking the time. Hopefully you lasted this long throughout the video to watch this. Appreciate you guys, vets and military. Love you. Thank you very much for your service. I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day to more. There are veterans and military personnel that come out of the military and they face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. At the end of this video are 3 slides, phone numbers, websites, and a heartfelt message from Martin Miller, who is a Vietnam veteran, 66 to 69. He has a message for you. Seek the help that you guys have earned and deserved. Also, troops, let me know what's in your pockets. And Grumpy Grunt, I hope you enjoyed the Legion light up. You have been honored, sir. Man, no pressure, but we would love to see an outdoor review from you guys. And troops, I say we go and encourage Grumpy Grunt. Not to pressure him, but to give him some encouragement. All right, Legionnaires, at the ready. Hold the line, guys. Till next time.
Legionnaires!